Guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kenna and I am your favorite event planner. Okay, so today I am going to be talking about planning a wedding on a budget. Okay, a lot of people want to plan weddings. A lot of people are planning their weddings and they're like, oh, I don't have enough money, I want my wedding to be nice, but I don't want to spend too much. I feel like it's okay. I feel like it's really important for you to know what you want and how you want it. So this video is just to help you if you're that person who wants to do your wedding but you probably don't have enough money, or you have money but you just don't want to spend a lot of money on a wedding. Like it's a 1 or 2 or 3 days thing. You don't want to spend all your savings and then you're stressing. These are a couple of things that you should do. So if you're interested to see, just keep watching. So the very first thing I'm going to tell you to do is reduce your guest list. Be very limited. Like limit your guest list. Please don't go ahead and you're just inviting everybody, but at the end of the day you want a small wedding. No, for you to have a wedding on a budget, it means that the number of mouths you are supposed to feed and give drinks to is supposed to be small. That is like that. It's as easy as that. You just have to make your decision. Oh, I know 1 million people, but you know, out of those 1 million people, I'm close to 100, so I'm going to invite 100. Okay, and you want to be really strict about it. You talk to your family, you talk to every other person that is involved with the wedding. Like, you know what, this is a strictly on invitation. Let me give an example for my wedding. For my wedding, I was working on 300 people, but we're inviting 200 people. So I divided the invitations accordingly. Okay, I gave this amount to my husband, this amount for myself, this one for my parents, my brothers. I gave everybody, and I told them, please, this thing is strictly on invitation. If you are bringing James, Paul, Harry, whatever, there will be bounds because they're going to be checking invitations on the gate. So you want to limit the number of people, because for me this is the first and most important step, because when you have succeeded to reduce the number of people that you're actually inviting to your wedding, it's going to just ease everything. Let's say, oh, you want 100 people at your wedding, you plan for 150. Good. You want 50 people at your wedding, you plan for 100. That you get. So that is just it. Don't go and you're like, I don't have money, but you want your father to invite all his meeting members, your grand aunties should come from the village. You want. If you want to your wedding to be on a budget, if you know that you don't have money or you don't want to spend so much for a wedding, that is the first thing you have to look at. You have to ensure that you reduce the number of people that you are inviting. Okay, because sometimes I'm just like, what is going on? I can remember for my wedding, I did not know there were like 300 people, and honestly guys, if I knew people at that wedding it was like 100 people. What are you doing with 200 people that you actually do not know? Because it's my mother's friend's friend, it's my cousin's friend's friend, is this person like If you want your wedding, or you are making your wedding on a budget, you know you don't have money, limit it to the people that you know and that you really care about and that you would really like to spend your day with. Because I can remember sitting some point in the hall and I'm like, but who are all these people? Who are all these people? Like, how is their presence affecting me? You get? So that is the first point. After making a small guest list, right, the next thing you can do is look for things that you can get for free. Okay, so if you have that uncle, for example, who has a big courtyard in his house, why not celebrate your wedding there? If he agrees, you could decide like, okay, since I don't want to start taking money, because things like a hall, those are some of the things that people pay a lot for in Douala here. For you to get a hall for 1 million, you make like this, you're going to sweat. Okay, so if you're doing your wedding on a budget, why do you want to go and take your money to start looking for a hall? Or like, it's quite easy. Look for something you can get for free. So you can look for all those, anything that you can get for free. That is good though. I'm not telling you to go to one backside and you're doing your wedding there because you're like, oh no, I'm trying to reduce the budget. Except you're okay with it. If you're okay with the funny looking place, it's okay. But my point is, look for those things that you can get for free. If you know that, oh, I have this cousin of mine who does really good makeup, and I can confirm that her makeup is really good. I've seen her do people's faces before, and she's there proposing to do your makeup for free. My sister, take that offer. Don't go and be killing yourself like, oh, I have to look for 250k to pay a makeup artist, when you have somebody who will do you good, simple wedding makeup for free. So just make use of all those things that you can do for free. Like, make use of it. If there's anybody who you know that wants to help you to do something, don't be like, no, my wedding, I don't want any free stuff, I want to pay for my things. No. Planning the wedding on a budget, you know that you don't have enough, take help from where you can get, as long as those people that will not insult you. Because I know some people who will come and help you, and then you have to stay indebted to them for the rest of your life. I'm not talking about those people. So just make use of every free thing you can get. If you have somebody who cooks really well in the family, who caters, and you know that the person will do it for a lesser price, it's okay to go for it. And I keep saying, as long as you know that the person does well. I'm not saying that you should go carry all your things, give to family members because, oh, I don't have money, this family member will do it cheaper for me, blah 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 blah, and then at the end of the day things don't come out as you want. As long as you can confirm that these people will do these things and they'll do it well and professionally, they'll not start doing man no man, come late and all that because they know you want to do it. And be very, very careful when you're doing it, because you don't want to have heart attack. No. Yes, we like to have a planner that can do everything, but paying a planner is also not beans. Paying a planner is not cheap. So if you're one of those people who feels like you cannot pay a planner, and you know that, oh, this my cousin is a good planner, she likes to put things together like me, okay. In my family, I plan everything because they know that I like planning and I can do it for free. No, I used to. Now I'm monetizing all my skills. Okay, so yeah, if you know that you have that one person in your family who is good at planning, good at bringing caterer together, this and that and that, oh my god, use them. Especially if you know that you are not good, like, use them. Like, okay, please, I'm putting you as my general organizer for my wedding, please do everything. Use them, use all those people, because it is going to be of so much help. It's going to reduce your cost of going to pay 500k 300k to a wedding planner. Why not? You have those people in your family, you know, friends who do that, who can do it for you for free. Make use of them. I'm telling you, just make use. The next thing I'm going to tell you to do is do a lot of DIY. Like I told you guys before, I did my wedding invitation. My sister did a DIY project for my wedding invitation. She did everything with her hands. Okay, so if you know somebody in the family who is handy like that, who can maybe do like bouquets of flowers, it's going to be way cheaper, I'm telling you. Because when I see the prices that they sell some bouquets or rent bouquets, I'm just like, oh my god, this is pretty expensive. You see people renting bouquets for 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 even for the bride. But if you know that, oh, you have this family member who is handy, who likes to do things like that, please use them. My bouquet, all the bouquets for my wedding were done by my elder sister. She loves in our family we are pretty handy. My mom is handy, my elder sister is handy. For all of them I try a bit. I'm not as handy as them, but I also like doing things. I feel like I don't do a lot of DIY because I feel like the things I need to do the DIY are not available. Okay, so things like my wedding bouquets and things like that, I did not pay a dime. My sister went into a flower shop, got artificial flowers, did all the bouquets, did 6 bouquets for my bridesmaids, did a bouquet for me, went ahead and did my little bride's wedding dress. We did a lot of DIY because I looked at it, the kind of wedding dress and the kind of little bride dress I wanted. I would have spent something around 25k 30k to get the dress, but my sister did it. I'm not even sure she used up to 5k because she used to did something like, I'll try to add pictures here so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. So if you have a DIY friend, family member who can do those things to you, because some people will just do it for you, like, oh, it's my gift to you, let me do it for you. You want to use them, even if it's not for free. I want to believe that they for them, since they are close to you, if they want to do it, they will not do it at the price that they will do for somebody else, like they're trying to gift you something. So make use of it. But please, I'm not telling you to also take advantage of your family members who are doing something. You have a caterer in your family, you go and you start telling the caterer, please, I don't have enough money, or you have somebody who does florals and in your family, you go now and then you start blackmailing the person because you like me, you have to do. If the person decides that no, you have to pay for it, you have to pay for it. Okay, so that's it. This one is what they call Konto man advice in Cameroon. Konto man means stingy person. Okay, stingy person advice. This one is time your wedding. We should know, the longer the wedding, the longer the party, that's how you have to be feeding the people, that's how you have to be giving them drinks, that's how you have to be giving. Like, people don't just come to your wedding and just sit there and they're doing nothing. If you're keeping people waiting, those things that people come, they go to the hall, they sit for 3 hours before you come. As you're keeping them, they're drinking, they're eating all the snacks, and that's the way your bill is adding. So for a wedding, you want to time it. When you say 7 o'clock, even if you're late, 10 minutes, 30 minutes at most late, which I don't even condone being late. Like, why are you being late on your wedding? So you want to ensure that you do everything on time. You ensure that it's a short party, they do everything, pop, 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 finish fast, and people go home. You cannot be thinking that you want a wedding on a budget and you're expecting to have an all-night party. It is completely impossible, except that you cut down on other things and then you put more money on what matters to you. Okay, so that is just it. Like, you want to cut the time of the party. You know that, oh, as you just get into the hall, pop, 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 in 2 hours everything is done. You dance a little, people are gone. So your wedding is like 4 hours. What matters is you're married, so you can also cut on time for the reception and all that. Okay, so the next point is very important. Look for affordable vendors. See, I see people who have their wedding budget is 3 million, but they want the toppest wedding decorator in Cameroon who will be demanding that 3 million only for decorations. How do you want that to work? It's true, most of the time we always feel like, me in particular, I feel like the more expensive, the better quality, and I know that that's like a wrong way to think, but that's just how I think. Okay. So yeah, a lot of people feel like the more expensive, the better quality, but what we fail to understand is, even though it might not be at the same level with those really expensive people, you can actually find somebody. Example, you could find somebody who is just starting up, so their prices are still pretty low, but their work is really good. Okay, you can use somebody like that. Look for affordable vendors. You have to sit and you remember, like, okay, that's why before you even start going to think of vendors, you have to sit down and think about your wedding budget. Okay, I'm planning to spend 5 million for my wedding. Okay, that's the first part. You plan, this is 5 million. After doing that, you have to now sit and you're like, okay, 5 million. You ask yourself, what are those things that I'm not compromising? What are those things that I'm not compromising on? What are those things that I mean a lot to me, that I want to spend real good on? What are those things that really do not matter to me? That is how you come up with the budget for each thing. Because there are some brides that will tell you that, you know what, I don't care whether people eat or people drink or people are, like, I don't care. What I want is that I want to have the most expensive gown on earth. Okay, there's another person who is like, I don't care whether my dress looks like, I don't mind, I just want a simple cute dress. What I like is decoration. You know, those gang decoration that when people will come, they will remember that they came to a dreamland wedding. Okay, so everybody has what matters to them. Some people are like, I want people to eat and drink until they are saturated. So when you and your partner have found out, like, you have decided this is what is important to me most, this is what is important to you most, you can now decide how much you're going to put on what thing. Okay, so that is something very, very important. When you have done all that, it's going to be way easy, you see. So you can now start thinking, okay, since decor doesn't mean a lot to me, they should just come and bring those chairs, put anything, as long as it's just beautiful and classy, I don't mind. You look for somebody whom you know can do that. Okay, you look for somebody whom you know can actually do that simple, nice, classy, while you wear your expensive 5 million dress. Okay, so that is basically it. that is it when it comes to wedding planning the wedding on a budget. Do you guys have any more points? Let me know in the comments section. If you have any video ideas for me, if there's a particular kind of video you want me to do when it comes to event planning and all that, just let me know and I'm going to do it. Thank you guys very, very much for watching today's video, and I am going to see you on my next one. Love you. Bye.